Hello Toastmasters. My life started at 36. Or let me rephrase my sentence. I started living again at the age of 36. I know you would immediately think, isn't it too late for her? Yes. At 36, you are midway through your life. At 36, you have more behind you than ahead of you. Most of us at this juncture would look back to a satisfying life, and now is the time to settle and take things easy. Right? Right. But it was not always like this. I studied well. Academically, I stood in good company. I got married at the right time. I had children, 2 of them, daughters, beautiful children. I lived with my husband's family in a nice villa in Mumbai with everyone, like his parents, his sister's family, everybody was there. And most of his relatives and friends were all staying close by. Evenings would be fun when all of them would come back from work and have hilarious stories to tell. And a little bit of politics to spice up the evening. We women would engage in clubs, kitty parties, and a little bit of Narayani and Saptaham to vent up our spiritual souls. Life was a party, nothing to care, secure, protected. So then what went wrong? Or is there anything wrong in the first place? See, everyone would say, why do you worry? You are just fine. But then I was tormented. As a young adolescent, I was very ambitious. I wanted to do many things in life. I still remember one of them was that to become an astrophysicist. I lived in Trivandrum near ISRO and I dreamt of entering those hallowed days. My father was my greatest inspiration. He would encourage me to dream. He wanted me to do whatever I am for. And he believed in me. I always wanted to master a musical instrument, so I bought a veena and learned from a teacher nearby. In short, I wanted to do so many things in life, but then, with marriage came complacency. Like the dirt in the water, it settles down in the bottom and all you see is the clear surface. And this dirt was weighing me down. And then what I dreaded the most happened. My father had a stroke. And the doctors were convinced that a bypass is the only solution. I was shattered and I could not take the reality. But my father could. One day, he called me close and he told me that he was disappointed with me. He told me that he wanted me to see in my own feet, with my own bank account, my own credit card, not an add-on card. He told me that he wanted me to pursue my dreams, not my husband's. It took me some time to make up my mind. After his divorce, I joined the Java course. Incidentally, I was a first ranker in PGDCA from the Kerala University. But time, tide and technology waits for no one. At 36, I was a beginner, sitting with college diplomats, grappling with struts, oops, hibernate and whatnot. And then came the time of reckoning. I was ready to take up a job. But nobody offered me a job. Because at 36 I was looking for a fresher job, and which recruiter in his right mind would offer me a job? For them all, I was a bad investment, a burnt up fuse. I know I would be rejected, but I was ready to take it all. My first job was with the same company. Prince took me to Muscat. I joined there as a fresher and started working under people half of my age. Well, almost. I learned a lot there. One of them was that I cannot keep away from my family. So after a few months, I came back and swore never ever to leave them again. But all my relatives again told me, Seema, you proved your points. Now come back. But then I was not sure. I wanted to swell the water, rake up the mud. I joined a small job in Mumbai. I used to travel by suburban trains, packed like sardines. I used to travel by bus. I didn't know how to balance a bicycle, but I learned to ride a scooty. Not because that I wanted to, but because I had to. And I didn't want my husband to come back and wait for my husband to come back and take me out. So I learned to drive the car. Everything came down to one thing, necessity. Now, necessity is not necessarily material or tangible. It can be as vague as stirring up the muck in clear waters. It is this necessity which drives you to learn new things. When I joined Patni Computers, I was not aware any of the corporate etiquettes, not the techie jargons. I learned them all as I learned to drive because I had to. In Avamana, I joined as a Java consultant, but then later I was given quality implementation. I was asked whether I am comfortable doing it. Yes, of course I am. This is a new challenge for me, a new scooty to ride. I even cleaned up my Veena and started practicing my Geetams and Varnams. When I look back, 7 years back, at this time, I would be making tea, thinking of what to cook for dinner, preparing for the kitty parties, planning and sneaking in the latest gossip. I am glad I am where I am. I can still hear my people calling me, Seema, come back, why do you want to do all this? I have only one thing to say, because I have to. Thank you.